The final question I would have, or comment I would make, if your operating budget is as tight as it is and you're having to look at going out to the public above cap, I really hope that you would start to look and see what cuts can be made. Time and time again for the last number of months, you guys have been adding high-paying administrators, giving out raises in the board office. I mean, for a district that says that the budget is tight and the operating budget may be, our reserves could run out in 4 months, it sure doesn't look that way in some of the decisions that you guys make. And again, I'll address it at the next public session when we can talk about agenda items. But you guys are giving out raises in these these high-flying positions when it sounds like we should be making cuts to be able to address these budget shortfalls. That's all. 56 seconds.
Mrs. Shanley, if you could explain the cost savings that this board has done through some of those positions.
So with all the changes of the positions, every time it was presented to the Personnel Committee, it was also presented with a fiscal savings financially with the restructuring of the positions. No additional positions have cost any extra money. If anything, we were able to save money in moving things around. Regarding some monies that were spent, monies were spent appropriately and approved for the Finance Department that would move forward. With regard to additional work and additional responsibilities. That's all I'll say because I just spoke the facts.
Thank you. And if I could just make a comment, the majority of us are only in our third-year term here on the board, some in our second and some are first-year board members. We are a very new board, very new administration, and a new business administrator. This issue that we have in our district was dropped in our laps. For many years, as Ms. Allen has explained to us, the fund balance has been used to balance the budget and has been drawn down for many, many years, leaving us in the situation that we're in now. That is not a consequence of anything that this board has done. Yes, Applegarth was for many years. I know I've been advocating for probably at least 10, 11 years in the public to address the issues at Applegarth. Previous boards and previous administrations did not do that. So this is what we're left with. And unfortunately, we have a very small fund balance. We don't have any bank cap. We're not getting the kind of state aid that we have, and we are trying to keep our programs and our services that we currently offer in place. We're not expanding. We're keeping status quo of what we have. So I think that this budget that Ms. Allen and the administration has put together is a very responsible budget, and it is addressing what we have going on. And unfortunately, there are going to be hard decisions that have to be made if we can't afford the maintenance items that did not get passed by the taxpayers.